see if this audio is working this morning. Hello. Yep, there we go. Alright, alright. Back at it again. Already starting this walk.
I mean, dude, don't stop.
We don't want reels in my freaking ears. Yo, that's... I'm over it, y'all. Do a little promoting. There we go. That's literally how I feel. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday, y'all. Don't forget it. Nothing else really spawns. Hold on, let me... Let's mute that audio first. Because if I want to open my phone... I'm curious if I should stream on Twitch. Just to get like a start going. I wish I could dual stream, like on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. I guess not. Dang. Server isn't as dense as I thought it would be. I mean, yeah, there's people, but not as many as I'd like. I think I might stream it on Twitch. I might rebrand the whole YouTube name. Because the name that I got, it doesn't really stick. I think I got a good name that I could go with. Doesn't sound too bad. I'll do a little bit looking around to see if anybody else has the name. Another Glock. Doesn't fit my character. Ooh. Do we get the Glock? No. It's a character choice to roll with the Makarov. Just a little bit more food to keep me on my trail. Nice. What the heck is this? It's locked, that's good. You're dead. There we go. Now I won't get hit by a car. Wait a minute. That person had duct tape. This is crazy. They actually have items in their pockets now. This is big. This is huge. Oh. Does that mean items are actually spawning on the floor? That'd be cool. That'd be very swag-leany money bag. No. No items. Blast. This vest could be another character item, maybe. For chance. Or at least just a nice thing so I don't get hit walking on the freaking road. That'd be a shame. Oh. Sucks that this server doesn't have loot spawns. It's almost like you gotta use the items in the Discord to do what you gotta do. You can't just make a base with nothing. It's annoying. You can't just log on and play the game. You gotta use the Discord. They could have used the in-game currency, but I guess I can't go with that. Because that would have been cool, because it's more actual in-game items rather than not. But, eh. Sweet. Needed another mag. Where did that... Did that just go in the first aid kit? That's annoying. What do I got in this first aid kit? Interesting. I think my character's getting sick. Just saw his vision blur and unblur. We'll hold on to this for now. Oh, ooh, that could make sense. I'm a hunter. And I'm just coming back into town. Yeah. All I need is just some freaking knife with perfect or some form of blade. Nope. Nada. Police station coming up. That'll have anything. Ooh. Barrel. Very interesting. I wonder if the loot spawns are like this all over the place, or if it's just here in the beginning, because goofy like that. I don't know. I mean, there's some items, like clothing, some food, and the occasional handgun, but I don't want any of those items. I want, like, nails, because those are really good to trade, I'd assume. Because people like nails, because they make bases with nails. I don't know. It appears we found the first actual rundown shop. If I had nails, we could turn it into a trader, a private trader. That could be cool. Just like a bits and bobs store. I'm thinking of it now. Ivan's Bits and Bobs. That'd be kind of cool. Ooh. Little track. Hear those little freakazoids outside. Oh, yes, backpack. We gotta go over to him first. Hold on. Oh my god, Ivan. Get away from me! You want some too? Last Varanya, suka. Cheese. Oh, those box matches. Or no, that's. Oh my god, Ivan, you are goated with the Mac. Did y'all see that? Ivan was laying him down. Holy crap. This is very nice. Very cool. I did not mean to get in the nude, y'all. I apologize. Oh, a police station. Doesn't seem like anybody wants that. Building? Lock. We'll take it for now, just in case I gotta defend myself in this building. The occasional infected is cool to run into. But can we find some more items? Come on, loot. Give me something, please. This station doesn't have anything in it. I don't think a military airfield like Balota near Cherno would have anything in it either, which is kind of a letdown. Because I was hoping I could have a little bit of a whatchamacallit. Like a loot surge or whatever you want to call it. Heck, really. That's a shame. Now. At the last police station, there was stuff spawning out in these little sheds. Like the little garages out back. So let's take a peek out here. A box of 380 would be nice. Let's be a little bit more thorough. Nope, just a handgun and a couple angry locals. Guess it wasn't much. Oh, shotgun shells. I guess I'll take those. Just another thing to trade. Maybe we'll look. Nope. I kind of enjoy, like, scrounging what's left. If I find a zombie and it has a steak knife in its pocket, y'all, insane loot. The steak knife would be huge. I've found a nice amount of items from my... Ooh, that's a hospital. From my trek across the coast. From... I forget where it started at. I forget that city name. This looks looted. Hello? Oh, suka! Angry loco. I don't want any issues from these weirdos. Jeez. I don't know what's been going on around here, but I got to get them. My goodness. So it seems Ivan came to Chernarus to avoid the loan sharks. But I think Ivan's starting to think loan sharks aren't too bad of an issue. Rather than whatever the heck is going on in Chernarus. So he finds it best to get the heck out of Chernarus. Go forward. Things get crazy. Because there doesn't seem to be a lot of people. He was held at gunpoint, tied up by a couple of blokes yesterday or a couple days ago. And now he's just trying to make it by. Looks like I robbed a grocery store. Holy crap. I don't think those are in my pocket. They look weird. Typically these trail things spawn like wanderers, like items like hunting knives, canteens, can openers. Those would be nice to Hello, gentlemen. What brings you around here? Oh. I know. Ow. Get away from me. Don't touch me. Get away from me. Jeez. Oh. Wait. I don't want to shoot. I shoot, they just keep coming. These people definitely aren't normal. What are you doing? Come here, let me see your face. What's on ya? These people aren't normal. Holy crap. Yes, Ivan, you would be correct. These people are not normal. Neither is Ivan. Ivan is a very weird little man that used to live in Moscow. Where is Ivan from? That's still yet to be disclosed. We will figure out where I'm from in time. Firefighter tax. Nice to find. That would be fat with a PH. Pristine. Just want to make sure everything's nice and chill. Even the shoes are pristine. Very cool. Alright, Ivan, let's get a little bird's eye view of this place. Hospital over there. I guess we could go search the train yards, Ivan. Maybe we'll find something nice. Something useful. Let's check up here first, though. Don't want to walk away from a perfectly good fire axe that just has us to take a little more steps to get to it. But no. Nada. Let's go, Ivan. Before you have a lot of explaining to do when the police show up. And when Ivan's stealing from these train yards, hopefully he won't get caught. But if he does, he'd probably formulate a story that he works for the train yards with his little high-vis vest. I'm rehearsing lines in my head. If you hear me whispering, that's me. Speaking them out loud. It's the other side. Ooh. There you go, Ivan. Some nice pants. What the heck? Yo. Found the bathrooms, y'all. Oh. This lady. Hello? Are you normal? My god. Ow. You are not normal. Why are these people so angry? These people have been attacking me all down the coastline. I don't have any other choice but to shoot them. I don't know where everybody else is. These people that attack me, they smell pretty bad. Ooh. Stinky little people. That could be a pretty good cover. That helmet. We're gonna drop that there. Ooh, some canvas shoes. Those things are really good, though. We're gonna dump that murder weapon right there. Tomato. Rotten tomato. need to find a hunter's lodge. Maybe we can find some stuff that we need for one of those. Crap. Nada. This box of matches is good though. What I'm thinking is, technically, I guess we could use one of these bandages as kindling for a campfire. Not a lot of anything in these things. Jeez. Whole lot of nothing. That's not a friendly guy. Get away. That's what you get for coming at me. Very angry. Suka. Oh. There's Granny. She's walking, looking like she's getting ready to get shot. Hey, yo, come here. Yeah, I know what you are. I got something for you right here. Yep. Looks like she's done it to herself. Time for me to skedaddle, y'all. What in the heck? That is a very big freaking church. That church is huge. Holy crap. Wonder if there's anything of value or anything of use in there. Doubt it. That it's just a bunch of nothing. I bet it's locked. Oh. I say it's best we just keep walking. Keep on keeping on. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, another little blue thing. It appears that we can find some more things that could be used to us. I guess we'll see. We'll have a look-see. We're almost... Ooh. Looks like some sort of military installation. I think it'd be best for Ivan to not tell anybody about the things, the angry people that he shot, freaking killed. So Ivan's just gonna keep it moving, and if he sees somebody, he's just gonna polite hello, and probably just get away from them before he gets shot and mugged. Very interesting. That place is most definitely locked. Looks like a jail. I think it's best we just keep going. Alright, alright. We're almost to the big old city. And once we get there, oh, how let's hope it will be bustling with people. Very friendly people. Not like the people back in Moscow. Damn, loan sharks. Maybe this could be different. Maybe. Maybe not. Box of 22 ammo. Oh, wait a minute. That's a piece of paper. Kindling for a fire. Maybe y'all are thinking, wait, how are you supposed to get sticks and stuff for the fire? Don't worry, dear viewer. I have it all worked out in my feeble little brain. We will slowly grab it with our hands. And then mosey on away. It's worth it to grab these shotguns. Well, grab a shotgun. I'm thinking there's a big construction zone up ahead. Maybe we might get lucky and, you know, find like a sledgehammer or something. If we find a sledgehammer, that could be huge. Because that means we could break the boulders, and the boulders could give us stones, and the stones could turn into stone knives, and then we could cook, clean, and cook, eat, and cut anything we want. But for right now, we're not finding anything in these Humvees, which is a great travesty in of itself. We'll poke around this construction zone for a little bit. It's not like it'll do us any harm. We're not finding anybody. Just the biters, the little, well, not biters. They haven't bitten me. Just the angry people. We might run into a couple of those and have to put up knuckles, or just, you know, shoot them. It appears we're armed fairly well, so we might just shoot them. Don't want to have too many magazines. Make it easier for the police to find them if they stop us and search us. But I have an idea for that, folks. If the police stop and search me, I will simply drop my backpack and then talk my way out of it. Ooh, a red hoodie. How does that look? Terrible. The brown is so much nicer. The barrel. Boom. Peaks Emma. That looks deliberately placed there. I wonder. I wonder if there are players all the way out here. Or if they're just... Ooh. Nope, nothing. These water wells sometimes spawn knives too, but it doesn't seem like they're spawning anything near them. A great travesty once again. There we go. I seen a clip. Even a screwdriver you could use to break those stones. Once we find, if we find a hammer or something, if we find a pokey of something, and we're in business, then everything will break and give. Seems like I'm climbing on the roof. Seems like every morsel of loot pool spawns have just been disabled, which is very, very annoying. That's okay. We will persevere and hopefully find one of those munchy, fisty, punchy people, and they'll drop us a little something. Because the box of matches is pretty good. That makes it where I don't have to. Boots. Trail shoes. Boots. Because it's loot spawns like that make me think, maybe I'll be lucky and find something. But on the other hand, maybe I'm just delusional. I'm not gonna find nothing. A little screwdriver, man. Is that too much to ask for? Apparently so. We've got a contender. Dang it. There's nothing in here. Nothing in his pockets. He had the little helmet on his head, so I figured maybe he would have something in his pockets. I figured wrong. I got excited. I got so excited, and now I'm angry. I thought I found like an axe. Oh my days, if I would have found an axe, that would have been huge. Ginormous luck. But alas. Just a 45 with a suppressor. If you were a little morsel of loot, where would you be? Where would you be hiding? Would you be in one of these big old buildings, or would you be in one of those measly little green military crates? Helmet. bony hat. Very interesting. Very cool. But not what happened. Maybe we should stop brandishing our firearm. Hello. Ooh, hello. Yummy. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. This loot stuff really makes it hard to play on this server. Real hard. Interesting. Looks like there's a bunch of garages here with colored armbands. So there's still structures out here. As we could see to our right. There's still structures. What's in there? What do y'all think? Something. Maybe we could get a better look from around somewhere. I've got an idea. That's copyright. Dang. I'm in trouble now. Psych, I lied. Okay, so I know where the other staircase is. It's right over there. But do you think? Let me take a look in here. Because if it's worth... Ooh. 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 Ooh, indeed. See a ladder. Let's walk on this. They've thought of everything. Now we just need to find a way in, because I've constructed a way out. Oh, oopsies. There's a ladder right there. Climb up on the ladder. Walk all the way across this. Jump down on the barbed wire wall. Go, 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 go. Find the most softest landing. And jump. We would need a splint. Would need a splint. Very, very interesting. I think our ankle would be fine if we jumped off something like that. Or it would shatter into a million pieces. Wait a minute. We would jump from there to there. And then we would most definitely be fine. But how could we get in? Or we could just code raid. But that's technically raiding. Which is nothing. You can't do that, my friend. That is against server rules. Ooh. There's ladders to get up to those. I always think this brick here, every time I walk in this building, I think this brick is something. And every time I'm wrong. So clearly that base back there is some sort of staple of the community, or else there wouldn't be those big old walls around it. So the question is, what is that big old place back there, and what use does it have to society? How can we exploit it? And get juicy details of the loot on the inside. Because this out here, this ain't no way to live. This isn't working. This is not working at all. So I don't know. What do y'all think? Oh wait. You don't. I wonder if there's actually people in here. Or if I just walk all of this way for absolutely nothing. Which is very plausible. If that's the case. I'll simply turn around and walk back, steal that car on the way back. Not that red one we just saw, there was another one in the previous episode. Very interesting. Or we could somehow weasel our way into there and snoop our way out. Whatever works for little old us. You see, like, there's not even, like, little steak knives floating around. There's just a whole lot of nothing. Which is extremely annoying. How do these blokes expect me to thrive when all I'm finding is just junk? Uselessness. I'm not finding all the normal junk and uselessness that I'm used to. Box of cereal. Not junk and useless. That's the biggest dub ever. Yummy! Yummy, yummy. Well, we're almost there. What should be the first thing? Maybe we could find a friend to get up to some shenanigans with. I don't think there's that many people on this morning. Alright. We've made it to Cherno. The fabulous place of Cherno. Trying to formulate in my mind. How the heck could we get rags? How could we get rags? I'm tempted to find another server, because this one just isn't really it. Ooh. This one's not really it. So we might have to swap to a different one. But we could still continue the name of Ivan Svedka. With the same little backstory. But just in a better server that spawns steak knives and little pieces of junk like rope. Not even a fire axe, y'all. More boots. Yay. These nerds. That guy might have something for us. I don't know about this guy up here though. Oh my goodness. I'm getting beat up. There we go. Nope. Suka. That's all I got. He's not a man of many words when he's in trouble. Yeah, I think we'll swap to a different server. This just ain't it. I mean, yeah, it's cool if you like the whole Discord store stuff, but I like the more in-game currencies. I mean, I know I get it at the console, but there's money in the game. Just gonna add it. Unless I find a knife, then this whole thing will switch around. Then I'll perfect here. I'll fit right in. But until I freaking find a knife, a screwdriver, something pokey where I can break rocks. This is like, look it, there's nothing here. What am I supposed to do? There's not many resources to scrounge, y'all. Look. Nothing. Oh wow. Police pants. Polizei pants. Fantabulous. Is that it, really? And the whole police station. Alright. Dang. That's a travesty. Horrible. We walked all of this way just to not find anyone anywhere. I thought it'd be different. I thought it would be fantabuloso. Yet. Just this guy right here. Hey, my friend. Do you know where the local people are? Very well. See, that guy didn't even have anything to say. But I got something to say to him. Mm-hmm. Yes, I do. You want to know what it is? 380. Gotcha. Oh my goodness. I just died in your arms tonight. It must have been something you said. Thank you, mister. You've made this man very happy. Thank you. Those are so valuable. Those stinky 6 little rags. So many decisions I could make. So that was one of the items I wanted. I'm not entirely what for anymore. Entirely sure what for anymore, I mean, but I wanted rags, yo. I wanted rags. I wanted some rags. Rags to riches, alright? Rags equal riches. I'd rather find all this meaningless loot rather than handguns everywhere. Rather than the little firearms. I'd rather find nothing. Or I'd rather find just like a broom, some junk like that, rather than all these freaking guns. So all these guns are just ways for people to just blast each other. I don't want to blast people. I want to be broke trading people like 8,000 rags for freaking an IJ or a little Makarov, whatever you want to call it. But no, we got rifles, bolt actions, 22s, and an allotment of handguns just free of charge. And I can't even find a little freaking steak knife. What is that logic? Hmm? I will absolutely take these pink shoes. Like, what is the logic? Hmm? Maybe this is when we'll get lucky and we'll find something. I swear. The server restarted. Let me see. Roll. That's not how you spell roll. There, so search roll. We'll these are all the whitelisted servers as well? These are all the servers, including whitelisted. These are all the servers without whitelisting. Hmm. Interesting. So now we'll wait for the server to restart, and we'll think about what we have done. I wish we could get actual good servers. As it reset, it has not. Hold on, what if I just do RP? RP. Bam. Ah. There are a lot more with whitelisting. There's no, like, extremely full ones, though. They're all just mostly dead. Oh, interesting. This one was funny. This is when we were just on. There's only 3 people. Holy crap. Interesting. We need to find an actual server with... There was like 30 people on yesterday. But look, there's nothing. That's very... There's not a whole freaking thing in this store. Alright, that's it. That's the last straw. I've had enough with this server. There isn't anything for anyone, anywhere, at any time. Look, there's gonna be nothing in these cars. So annoying. I don't want to use your lousy Discord store. I mean, it's probably good. It probably took a lot of time to make it. I don't want to use it. I just want to be able to find items and self-sufficient, you know? Because this just ain't it, y'all. I don't know. Go to PD, see what's going on there. You know what? I'm not even gonna waste my time. We're gonna go to Belota. We're gonna see if we can find a knife. If we find a knife, we could just go back to the spawn. Like, walk all the way back there for the hour and a half, maybe 8 years that it'll take, and sell, I don't know, sell meat to people, or trade it rather, because, you know. Ooh. Kobe. Hello. Goodbye. Ow. That's what you get. We just found 6 more rags. So now we can create a rope belt. We've got that much. We can make. Hello, my friend. What are you doing? You're dead. Yeah. Seems like it's hit or miss with loot on these guys. Make a rope belt now. That's what we wanted. To hold our knife. That we won't be able to find. You see where I'm getting at? Ooh. Damn, we like the way gone. Wait a minute. Little Derringer. About to snipe this bloke down the street. Where did he go? Hello? My friend? Hello? Excuse me. Yup, I figured you were one of those things. Here, catch this. Uh-oh. Get away from me. Where did you go? There she is. Gotcha. Ooh, a beanie. I've been dying for one of those, but... Dang. Laid him out. A beer. Heck yeah. Seems like those freakazoids aren't too bad on this server either, but there's a nice amount around this area, but it feels like it's really plain without them. Speaking of plain, holy crap. I don't think that guy could park there. There you are. Gotcha. Nada. Wouldn't it be so cool if we found a boat? Yeah, but then I bet, knowing my luck, it wouldn't have a spark plug. Is there anything in these things? Ooh. The hat. Hello, Mr. Hat. For a second, I thought this was a kukri knife. I got excited, but nope. Just a revolver. But that's cool. That's cool too. Alright, let's make our way to the Belota airfield. See if there's a couple of military infected freakazoids. Maybe they'll have a knife on them, and if they don't, then we could call it for this server, I guess. If they do have a knife, I should do the grueling task of walking back to the spawn area and just hang around there and have interactions with people fresh off the boat. A zucchini? Dried zucchini, heck yeah. I'm the goat. Hello. Goodbye. I see like some added structures down here. Maybe we'll get lucky. What in the heck is that? Let's see what they got for us down here. Clearly they don't have any pebbles on these tracks. Well, rocks to pick up and plus whatchamacallit. A stone knife, but I think we'd need a tool to do that anyway. I guess we'll go see what we got going on around here. Looks like a whole lot of something. Oh, that doesn't look friendly, welcoming, or sanitary, or good. They got a gentleman hanging in the middle of the street. So these, I could assume, these are not the nicest people. What's that noise? Keep hearing like noises, like there's somebody in here. I think there's like an animal in there. Could just be a flag blowing in the wind. Oh, looks like there's guns and stuff, masks. We're not after any of those. We're after. Ooh. Oh, that's what we're after. Medical. Let me guess. Oh my days. Oh. Well, hello there. What is this? Give transfusion to myself. No thanks. But guess what we found? A knife! Finally! I'm taking all of them. I'm not leaving one. And no, I'm not sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Craft rope. Yes. Craft rope belt. Alright. We've walked all, and I mean all, of this way for knives. And now we got 3. I mean, it's not the most efficient way to get a knife, but... I can't believe we just walked all that way for a freaking knife. Those things are like gold in my pocket, y'all. Our man Ivan finally got what he was looking for. A knife. That is the best find ever. We're gonna celebrate with a beer. A beer whilst jogging. This is actually really hard to do. IRL. I've tried it. It didn't go well. Now, let's see what we have got in Balota Airfield for us. I doubt it's anything of... Are you kidding me? I was afraid this would happen. They got a wall. They got a big old wall. That's what they got at Balota Airfield for us. The big old wall. Oh, let's see if we can find anything in these little tents, which I highly doubt. I doubt it. Hey, look at that. I wonder what place this is. Is it like a trader of sorts? I think a Sakal roleplay map would be cool to play on. That one's really difficult. I like a cool PvE. Let's have a little look now. Walked all this way to Fort Knox. I don't know. I think we might have to call it if we can't get into Fort Knox. Because I bet we can. I bet it's locked. Who else is on? Oh, these are moderators. I know that. Another locked store. With stuff we could just leer at. Ooh, the snow camo's cool. Is that a captain's freaking jacket? That jacket is cool, that police one. Fireworks radio. Interesting. Oh no. It's starting to rain. Just when I thought it couldn't get any worse. It did. Well, we walked all this way to look outside the gate of Fort Knox. What's even in there? Nada. All this way to Fort Knox. Ooh. Hello, mister. Hello. What are you at? Oh. You're one of those things. Get away from me. Don't. Suka. Uh-oh. That one was a warning shot, y'all. Uh-oh. These could be cool to trade. These berets. They call me, Ivan the General. Yep, that's his name, Ivan the General. They call me General because of my fancy hat. General's little beret. I feel like a limited loot server would be cool to play on. Hello. Gap in the wall. He's got a red beret. We don't have that one. Does he have a cool backpack? He's got a harness. Gotta aim low. Please don't be ruined. Crap. Feel good though. What about you? Yay! This house done, y'all. Now we just need a little butt pack, and we can have 2 backpacks. Ooh, I hear you in there. But I can't fit for you. No. Hello? If he wiggles his way, that'd be so funny. Then I'll loot him. Wait, can the duct tape fix his vest? I bet it's like a leather repair kit. We don't have one of those. We have duct tape. It's actually not a bad kit to have right now. Pretty goated. Me, my Mac. Let's walk back down to the other end. Maybe there will be something of them. Maybe there will be those things. I just remembered a place. It is a very interesting place. Oh, I was hoping they would spawn some more since I'm in the area. I guess they're all spawned in the iron wall. There's a train station that I know of in a town. Has a lot of military spawn locations to loot. Maybe we should try and wander our way up to there. Hmm? I could. Let's do it. Just wanted to see those people. If it was the people that mugged me. That'd be interesting. We are almost all the way south. Hmm. I'm kind of interested to see if there's a limited loot server. That could be cool to find. I don't know. There's a town up here. I smell it in my bones. That there's a little town around here that could have some interesting stuff for us. Or just a place to rest. Hmm. Voila. I guess we did do what we were trying to achieve. We got the Cherno. We found a knife. Multiple, actually. And now we made it to a little town. Not too shabby. I say we could call it here. And I try to find a little server with limited loot. Maybe a good player number. We can play on that. Find some companions. Yeah. I suppose we'll do that. So, that's this episode of Mr. Ivan Svedka wandering the wasteland. Seems like he had a tough time with those people in the last episode, but I guess we'll see where it goes from here.